how is the new year? Did you have a celebration to bring in the new year? Nice that you have come. Today is just a general reading for Gemini, just about what is in store for January for 2023. Like, how are we bringing in the new year? What energy are we bringing into the new year? And that sort of thing. If you're new here, I am Tansy Faye. Nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a general reading. You can't really see my cards, so I'm gonna switch the screen. Sorry about that. There we go. I have some candles. I have some sandalwood burning. You can't really see that, can you? Sandalwood burning here for some good vibes. Good vibes. I have it black and all the candles lit for some positive energies and strength and all that thing to bring in the new year. I started doing this before the new year, but now that it's the new year, I'm going to try to do this more full time and have a video every weekday, Monday to Friday, and I think I'm going to do live streams. I've been doing live streams on Tuesdays, and I'm going to be doing some, on the full moon, the quarter moons, the new moons, just to bring in that energy. Because I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like there's just something about the energy that the moon brings. I don't know if it's just me, but so I would like to do live streams, just bring in that energy and see what is going on. Just connect with you guys. So this is for 2021. If you are new here, I'm going to read the cards to the light to you and to the dark to me. And the first set is going to be your past, and then I'll do the present energy, and then the future, and then I'll do a reading from the universe. So we're going to start with the past. So in the past, we have the strength, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups. Let's see all of that. There we go. So for the strength, it represents that in your past, you kind of felt like you had a lack of control. Like you lost your strength, like you just lost control over a situation or whatever it was. You just felt like you lost some control. Um, you felt like there was some weakness. Not sure if there was some illness there going on. Then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups kind of represents someone who's like a daydreamer, right? This is kind of like a weird vision that they're having, with the snakes and the bats and all that sort of thing. You're just having some, you know, weird dreams. Maybe you weren't sleeping too well. Um, you went through a period of clarity after a time of confusion. This is your past though, so you already went through this, right? You uncovered some bad intentions. I don't know if it was like inflicted on somebody else or like you realized some bad intentions that you did on like just within yourself. When I read tarot, I like to dig deep into our own deep emotions, and sometimes we're just afraid to admit to ourselves. So I feel like you've come into terms with some negativity that you were facing or like you were dealing with internally. Maybe that is what affected um, your strength. Then you have the King of Cups. It kind of represents a fatherly figure who like gave you some good advice. You had all this, but then you had a fatherly figure, either like a mentor or a friend or someone who kind of like gave you some advice, maybe made you rethink your decisions that you were having. Let's just read what the present energy is for this. You have the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. So for the chariot always represents that you're ready to move forward, right? You have ambitions. So new year you may have put in some resolutions for yourself, maybe have made some new goals for yourself. You just feel like you're ready for a fresh new start and you're ready to go to have some changes in your life, you know? Then you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she kind of represents, look at all the facts that you have already. Look at your experience that you had. And take a look of how you can move on from what happened. Like maybe you made some bad choices in your life and she recognizes that and she's like telling you, you know, it happened, you got the experience, you got the t-shirt, now you're ready to move on kind of thing. Um, yeah, she represents that you are independent, um, and that you found the truth, okay? You found the truth of whatever happened. Maybe you recognize the truth within yourself or you found out truth from somebody else, but you know, things have come to light to you, okay? So you have like maybe like a spiritual awakening, or you've come to terms with yourself, you're more comfortable with yourself, you're ready for the changes, and you're just ready to go with it, right? You're kind of setting clear boundaries for yourself now. Um, Maybe there was like a bad relationship, or you're going into a new relationship. I feel like you were leaving a relationship and you're going into a new relationship. Like it could be like a new love. It could be like just a new person is in your life from before. A new boss or a new friend or um, yeah, you're leaving someone behind and you're finding someone new is coming into your life or at the present time. But for this person, you have clear boundaries. You're not going to make the same mistakes twice. She represents that. And then you have the lovers, and the lovers is kind of suggesting the same thing, that someone else is coming into your life. So the lovers represents that you're at a crossroads, right? You have choices, you have a partnership that's coming in. But it kind of represents that someone has to be sacrificed in order for this to happen. So whatever happened in your past was for a reason in order for this person to come into your life at the present time. So that's kind of the vibe of what is going on. Let's see what is in store for the rest of January 2023 for Gemini. Gemini, what's in store for Gemini? You got the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So for the Ace of Cups, she kind of represents that love is the essential of the situation. Okay, so yeah, for your future, there's a lot of love, new relationships, companion, success. Definitely see someone else coming into your life, and it's gonna be good. She represents planting the seeds for emotional awareness. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is all about there are times in life when nothing goes the way you want it to. The Knight tells us to work needs doing. It's boring but needs to be done, right? So I see like opportunities are coming. Hard work routine is going to be restored. You're going to have new commitments and responsibilities and all those good things. And then you have the Three of Wands, right? Where you're looking towards your new journey. You're looking towards the sea and all that sort of thing. And that's really going to come into light at the end of January 2023. You got the feather there, so that represents the feather in your hand represents that your angels and your spirit guides and all of that is with you going into 2023. Yeah, so let's just see what the universe has to tell you about all of this. So, like, even though you left a bad relationship or you left a bad situation, things are moving, things are turning around for you. You're going to set some new boundaries, or you have already started to set new boundaries. You met someone new, or you have your eye on someone new, and but you're taking it slow. And that's a good thing, you know. You don't have to rush into it too quickly, but there's going to be a lot of love coming near the end of January. Maybe this person's actually going to recognize you, or you're finally going to, see them in a different light of what they were. Um, yeah. See what the universe has to say. The Hermit, the Six of Wands, and a Three of Swords. So the Hermit kind of suggests that you're thinking things over, and the universe recognizes that you're thinking things over. You're thinking what's the next step. But for some, whatever happened before in your past, it seems like it happened for a reason because we got the Lovers, right? So it kind of represents that whatever happened before had to happen in order for this new situation to grow, right? You had to this was to plant the seed in order for this to grow. So when you're thinking things through, you're taking your time. The universe recognizes that, which is a good thing, right? Um, it shows that you're taking time to reflect within your inner self. You know, sometimes we all make bad choices, but we've learned from them and we move on from them. And even as bad as much as they hurt sometimes, as much as we lose confidence within ourselves, so sometimes it's good to look at ourselves like that so that we can move on and learn from our mistakes and, that sort of thing. Then you have the Six of Wands. It's all about balancing, right? It's all about balancing our emotions, balancing our feelings, balancing our world, right? Or balancing our responsibilities, our work, and all kinds of things like that. Then you got the Three of Swords, right? Have a lot of negative self-talk. I can feel that. I can really feel that energy right now. So why it's taking me so long to get through this reading, but I definitely feel your negativity, your heartbreak, and right now I could feel your emotional pain. You're going through some major life transitions, and the universe recognizes that. Um, but you're growing and things are changing, and because it's in reverse, you're releasing a lot of self pain right now. You're releasing a lot of that negativity, and you're restoring your confidence. And I see that you have a lot of grief from your past. The universe sees that as well. Um, mhm. I see a lot of good things for you. Yeah, so that was the reading. That was very intense. But I do feel like, take your time, don't rush into anything. But there is somebody out there for you, and I feel like you've already met them, perhaps. Um, sometimes you just gotta take a leap of faith and see what happens. But, take your time, set your boundaries, and see where it goes. I wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye.